in this soft-spoken ASMR video, I'm going to be telling you about my recent trip to Florida and showing you some of the items that I either brought or got. Let's get into the video. Start off, I've had this trip booked since May. And originally it was to go see my favorite podcast, which is Ladies, and Tangents. It is a podcast that if you've never heard of it before, I highly recommend checking it out. But I've had this booked because of that, and we ended up extending the trip and staying for 8 nights and going to Disney, which is very exciting for me because I had not gone to Disney since I was 4, so I didn't really remember it. So this was really like my first trip. But I just want to show you some of the things that I got and again brought. So I'm going to start with the Ladies and Tangents things. Ladies and Tangents, again, is a podcast. It is 2 cousins from Ohio, and there are, like the title says, ladies who tangent. It's really easy for my brain to follow because sometimes I'm all over the place, and they are too. So this is the sweatshirt that I got. And it's very cozy, very comfortable, and I did pay for this that I got from Ladies and Tangents. Was a souvenir glass. I got this from the Funny Bone. I actually was not expecting to get this. It just came with the beverage that I was drinking. So me and my friend, we gotta take him home. It was a really good show, and I really enjoyed being there and getting to see them. I also got meet and greet, and I've got to tell Jellyyy, who has been through, had a very similar year like I did, 2 years really or whatever, gotta tell her just how much her sharing her story impacted me and really helped me feel seen and happy and comfortable with my life. So I was really appreciative for her. I did feel bad because I definitely took up more time than I should have. And that's why I was at the back of the line. You hear my cat meowing? I'm sorry. I also, when you go to Ladies and Tangent shows, there's a big trade culture. And I saw on Facebook, in the group, I made these keychains. And the colors are just so pretty. And they included a little phrase, either from the show or from the Patreon, which I'm not a member of, but I hope to be one day. And mine says Goose Pimp. To explain, you'll see a theme with this and the other item I got. It is because I wore pajamas. The theme was Slumber Party. It was the Girls Gone Mild tour. We Can't Wait to Sleep With You. And I wore goose pajamas. that said, "Sorry, I'm late. I was dilly-dallying." So I got offered this keychain. It is so cute. I cannot wait to add it to my keychain. I also got a friendship bracelet. I picked this one because of the blue, because I love blue, is one of my favorite colors. And this one says, "Silly goose, goose, goose." As you can see, the theme was goose for me. I'm going to put this back on. And then I actually brought items to the show because I saw on the Facebook these people bringing things to pass out. So I'll show you some of the things. I brought these Resin Geese to bring. Brought these Resin Geese to bring, and I handed them out, and they are just so cute. I thought Silly Goose was a good theme because they always talk about being just a silly little goose. Now, I'm going to show you something that I did not get at Disney or at the live show. One of the reasons why we stayed for 8 days is because my boyfriend's family has a house there. It's the only way to really say it. And we stayed with them, so we got to spend some time with them. And they live 5 minutes from a CVS. And so we would go to the CVS frequently. We went with two of our friends. We would walk to the CVS, and on the first trip I found this little guy, and I know it's actually a trigger that people do use, so I figured I'd get him. I got this little axolotl. Isn't it so cute? I know some people have like caterpillar ones, but I saw this and I thought it was just adorable. I wanted the purple one, but her face was scratched. I hope I'm doing this right. When I show this to my boyfriend and my friends, only my boyfriend knows that I do this channel because I'm weird. So my friends are like, "Why did you get this?" And I said, "Oh, I just like the way it sounds." And my boyfriend, when we were alone, said, "I know exactly why you got that. It's for your channel, isn't it?" I said, "Yeah, it is." Everything left that I'm gonna show you is from my time at the parks. So first, 2 items are things that I made for Disney. These are ears. These are Rapunzel ears. And I made these because I refused to spend $40 on ears. There are some really nice ones that are cheaper on Amazon, but I'm stubborn. I made little velvet, but I made these from felt fabric, some cushion. I'll put them on you. Tell me if they feel good. Light. Okay. But I love Rapunzel. One of my favorite songs is the one where it's about like them seeing the lights. I think that's such a good song. Then my favorite Disney character of all time is Tinkerbell. 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 And these ones are not as well done. Those ears got a lot of compliments, I think, because they were really simple. These are also simple, but these are my Tinkerbell ears. Not much can be told that they're Tinkerbell besides silk cotton here and the wings. But I did the same thing, except this is actual fabric. I wanted to do like a little wand and like some pixie dust. But I knew this trip was booked, super in advance. I got lazy. And I did not do these ears in time. That's okay. The bow also was a little rough. I'm not a good bow tire. But my boyfriend's stepmom, helped me fix this part. And originally I had like twine. And I didn't think it looked that good. So she helped me fix this. But I had to cut out the ear or the wings myself, and then I put this little gauze over them, and then pearls. And these stayed on really tight. Here. You see. Okay, now like move your head a bit. Yeah. Tight. Okay. Now on to what I got at the park. I bought pin trading. Apparently is like a really big deal. So I had a lanyard and it was gifted to me. It was super cute, but it's not Tinkerbell. This is a Tinkerbell lanyard, and my boyfriend had gotten me 4 pins to start with. This is one of the original ones. It's stitched. It got 2 stitched, so I changed it out with stitch ears. And then I switched one for a Dumbo. This is, I scoured the park to find this Tinkerbell pin. It's not the exact one I wanted, but it was the best Tinkerbell pin that I could find. And then he gave me, we got matching Princess Leia and Han Solo pins. Which are super cute. But, so I did the pin trading. Super fun. It's reversible, so this was really cute. To stick with the Tinkerbell theme, I also got a print. I did not get this in the parks. I did get this at Disney Springs. I was told Disney Springs was going to be cheaper than the parks. And let me save you the time. It was not. And that's okay. That's alright. It just was not. So. Yeah, I am a big Tinkerbell fan, and so we found, I really wanted to get a gray sweatshirt because I got one when I was younger with Tinkerbell's face on it, and I'm pretty sure it was all in gray, but I could not find one for the life of me. So we found this print instead. Cute. I'm probably going to get this framed, and I haven't decided where I'm going to put it up in my office yet. What I like about this is it does, I hope this is okay to show, it does give a breakdown of the artist and their name and everything. And the reason why I showed that, and I hope it's okay, is because I did see that at the actual store. cute. I am going to get it framed and I'm going to hang it. I promise. This is like, I'm probably not going to go to Disney until I have kids again, just because while it was really cool, I've experienced it as an adult. I'm totally good for now. But this, getting to see Tinkerbell, and I'll probably put a photo of me at the parade when I saw Tinkerbell, because that's a really cute photo. Okay. Some of the things we did when we went to Disney was we went first to Hollywood Studios and got to see the Indiana Jones stunt show and walk around there for a little bit, and went on some Star Wars rides. Those were really cool. Rise of the Resistance, highly, highly, highly recommend. Other than that, I don't really have anything from that specific day, so I'm going to tell you about I actually do have one thing I got from that day. This is not like special. I got this reusable popcorn bucket. I did bring this to the other parks, and I did refill it. And I do not regret that. It was $2 to refill it, and it was $15 to purchase it. So you can bet that I was going to be refilling it. But it's kind of cool, and I'm going to use it at home because I make a lot of air pop popcorn. But this was just a cool thing. Okay. Day two is EPCOT. My boyfriend had them give me this button, even though it was not technically my first time. It was the first time that I actually remembered. So I really hope I'm doing the soft-spoken thing right. I don't think I am. It feels like I should be whispering, but I know some people really like soft-spoken, and I'm trying to make sure I expand my horizons to not just stay in one specific thing. This was a cute button. It was really nice because it really did feel like it was my first time, because I got to see more and I got to know more and actually appreciate being there. And then while I was there, and this is okay for me to say because by this point that this is posted, I would have told my employer. I also got a call for a job offer, and I did accept. So he got me a pin that says, "I'm celebrating new job." And the first time I was wearing a white skirt, and this got all over it because I attached it to the bottom of my lanyard. So it got rubbed off, and he took it and got them to write a new one and put tape over it to preserve it, which was really sweet. So I'm really excited. I start my new job a couple days after my birthday, which is coming up. So I'm really excited. He also had us do, this is going to be a spoiler. If you're going to Disney and you want the prize for the Remy map, this is a spoiler. This is a spoiler. We did the Remy challenge there, and we got this one as the prize. And I thought we got this right away. Open it up. because they said, oh, you can just get the prize now. We said, okay. And I thought, oh my, it couldn't just be this box. There must certainly be something in this box. No, it's just the box. So if you're doing this challenge, it's the box. There's no prize in the box. The prize is the box. You could pick different ones. This is just the prize we picked. The different boxes. So we did that. This was the map. And you go around to different countries and you try to spot the Remy where they are, and then they give you stickers. I'm going to show you the map. Again, if you plan to do this, this is a spoiler. Please keep that in mind. So you go to different countries and you have to find Remy. Then you put the sticker there. Yeah, that was really fun. Again, we got the map and they stamped it and gave us the prize right away. So you can get that option. We decided to use the box pretty much as our memory box because we also did the passport of EPCOT. This is for children, I am aware, but it was really fun, and I'm not a real big roller coaster person, and neither is my boyfriend. He gets vertigo. So we did this, and it was really, really cool to see like the different countries, and we filled them out with the stickers. And True Tinkerbell, she asked me who my favorite character was. And obviously, you know, this is for children, so some of them took their time with me, some did not, and that's okay. I had a really fun time doing it. See, Tinkerbell. The lady from America was funny because I was in line and some kids went up to the table in front of me and she said, no, they're in front of you, go behind them and wait your turn. And I thought, that's not the most American thing ever. It was really funny. I appreciated her keeping the magic for me, even though I'm clearly an adult. It was still sweet. But funny. So yeah, this was really fun. And the person who was doing this from China was probably the most efficient person ever. She worked quick and she was kind and sweet, but like she knew what she was doing. Some of the other people, I think maybe, I don't know if it was their first time sitting there, if it was just overwhelming. This girl, amazing. Did out quick. So Norway's funny as well because my sister lives in Norway, and when I don't tell people that because I don't know where in Norway she lives, and she knows I don't. I just don't remember. And my boyfriend knows this too, and he told them, oh, her sister lives there, and he asked me where, and I said, I don't know. But anyway, this was really cool. You just go look. And then they also give you these postcards. With little facts. And they have coloring on the back, but I didn't do that. Probably not going to. Has a little sticker. And I'm probably going to put this, make a photo album too. Of everything. Whoa. I thought my sticker for Italy was gone. I was going to be really upset. Oh, this was really cool. The girl from Canada was nice. I hate to talk about him so much, I'm so sorry. My boyfriend's mom is originally from Canada, so it was, I think, really cool for him to go see Canada in that way, and I think next year that's where we're going to go on a little trip. But yeah, this was really cool to see. And then at the end, when you finish the book, you get this World Traveler postcard that you can send. I'm not going to send it to anybody because I did all the work with my boyfriend. He found all the locations for me to go to. Yeah, so that's staying with me and him. Okay. So it's cute. Mementos. I'm gonna just wrap these back up. Like I said, the box is really cute. You can pick your own if you do it. We just picked Remy. We both like Remy. And ratatouille is actually a dish that I really want to make. Okay. Something else we got in EPCOT. I just think this is cool because of the sound. It's a little fake Stein. And he's actually going to gift this to his uncle. And last, I think this one's last. Yeah, this is last. Is we went to Chef Mickey, where there was a proposal right as we were walking in, and that was really sweet. Oh, also to mention, I got to see an actual proposal fully in person for the first time at Ladies and Tangents, and I hope that couple nothing but the best, because that man came from the UK and proposed at the show in Florida in rubber ducky pajamas, because it's number 30 themed. But that was really cool to experience. Anyway, when we were walking into Chef Mickey, there was also a proposal. We didn't see it, but we heard about it, and that was really interesting. And because I think it's important to experience everything, I just want to say I'm a little nervous of people in costume. I don't know why, I just am. And I'm not a big Mickey Mouse person. Crazy to say when I've gone to Disney now, but I did get a signature book. I have not put the pictures in yet because we just got back. I haven't had time to print them. But I got Donald's and Minnie's and Pluto's and Mickey's. And Minnie kissed my ears when I told her my Rapunzel ears. I told her, oh, I made these. She kissed them, and there's a really cute photo that my friend took of that. And then again, not a big Mickey Mouse person, I almost cried after we took our photo and he hugged me. I don't know why. I really think that this trip ended up just healing. Maybe it's cliche, really healed my inner child in a different way. Oh, we got this pen. Hopefully that's not too loud, but really healed my inner child, and especially because I made it very clear to my boyfriend, with his permission of course, because you don't want to ever just put this on to somebody, that like I was only going to go for ladies and tangents. It was my whole intent, and to spend time with his dad and mom in Florida. That I really needed him to be the driver of the rest of the trip. Like in terms of making plans, figuring out what we're going to do, being mindful of what activities we were doing. And there were only 3 things I really wanted. I really wanted to see Tinkerbell, make it to my ladies and tangents, and not have to stress that I'm spending a large amount of money. Okay. And he ran with that, and like I'm very, very appreciative. So I think that it kind of gave me the opportunity to not be stressed and overwhelmed, and just kind of really be in the moment and have fun. And the reason why he was comfortable doing that is because he's been to Disney multiple times. His mom loved Disney, so they went a lot when he was little, and then when his dad remarried, they went I think a couple times. So he's already experienced it as a child. This was him as an adult, and there was certain things he made sure that he wanted to do. He communicated that, and we did do that. I just want to be clear without bulldozing the situation. And he was okay with that too, so that's why it worked. But yeah, I thought that was just thought it'd be fun to show you guys some of the stuff I also went to Buc-ee's for the first time, and I just want to say I got the sour gummy worms. If you like sour stuff, don't get them, they're not that sour. But going to Buc-ee's was really cool and fun, and getting to like experience that for the first time again was really cool and really fun. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Sorry if this was boring, but good night.